Hey everybody, it's Mr. Randy here, and today I get the privilege of being your guest leader for Tribe. And this week we're in Term 1, Week 5, and I know that you guys are going to be having some guest chief and shamans working with you this week, and we're excited about that and the privilege and honor that they get to have to do that. So make sure you make them feel welcome, and make sure you guys are paying attention and doing what they're needing you and asking you to do. Uh, our core value this week is number 4, the letter B, which is to beyond yourself, to be beyond yourself. And so, really, what that means is just being able to uh, get beyond yourself, to think outside of you and your world, but to also think of other people and what it is that um, what it is to serve other people, honestly, and just to include them, to be a part, as well as just to reach out to somebody that's in need, or maybe not necessarily in need, but just to encourage somebody. Sometimes you just don't even know that you need encouragement. Um, but really, just to begin to kind of get outside of yourself and to think of other people first is really what this whole week is about in the verses that you're reading. And so please make sure that you guys are trying to do that this week. Also, your verses, I think you guys already know what those are for this week, but I just want to make sure that you guys are paying attention to them, that you guys are going ahead and learning those. I think we're in Colossians chapter 1, and we're learning verses 3 through 10 at this point. I really hope you guys are paying attention to these verses. I hope you really are trying to put God's word into your heart. As we've shared many times, or I've shared with you guys many times in chapel, I mean, what we put into our heart, what we put into ourselves matters, because that's really what kind of comes out to the world. And honestly, again, just knowing that we may be some of the only Jesus that other people get to see. And we can't be Jesus if we aren't storing Jesus and His Word in our heart. So please, I want to challenge you to make sure that you guys are doing that. Again, that's that whole part of just kind of being beyond yourself. So there are some announcements that I want to make sure that I send to you guys, that I share with you guys this week. Next week is going to be Spirit Week. You know, we got homecoming coming up next Friday. Please remember, we're playing Griffin Christian for that game. Man, we need to sell that game out. Everybody needs to be here. Make sure you're telling your friends, your family, hey, come see this game. This is going to be the game of the season. And just make sure that you guys are being a part of that as well. Our school spirit and school pride really needs to show up during that time. But Spirit Week is going to be next week. So let me go ahead and tell you this. On Monday for next week, we're going to be doing Opposite Day. So anything that you can think of as opposite of you, make sure that's kind of what you're looking for there. Also on Tuesday, you'll be doing Tropical Tuesday. On Wednesday, it's going to be Way Back Wednesday. On Thursday, it's going to be Character Day. And then Friday, of course, is going to be our Tribe Pride, and we're going to show up and dress up in our black and yellow or black and gold, and just really deck out in our Tribe Pride that week or that day. Also, voting for homecoming. I know high school has already voted here on this campus. I think Westwood, if you haven't, you're getting ready to do that as well. But just get ready for that voting, and please remember, hey, don't just vote for your friend. Don't just vote for the most popular. Don't necessarily just vote for a couple, but vote for somebody that really deserves to be in that position. Also, somebody that's a good representative of your class, a good representative of our school, as well as Jesus Christ, and that's most important. So please make sure that you guys are doing that when you're voting. Also, just want to remember to tell you this too is, remember that we set our expectations bar high, but our grace bar is even higher. And so please make sure that we're doing that and we're living that out every day as we kind of go through this. Your weekly challenge this week. This is what I want to challenge you guys to do. It's important to know our faith. It's important to know who we are. It's important to know what we believe. But I want to make sure that you guys are going out there and learning to get into the habit of being able to share your faith, getting into the habit of even explaining what it is that you believe and what the gospel means to you, what God's grace and what God's love has done for you. That's my challenge to you. Is I want you to find one person this week that you can share the gospel and what it is that you believe about the gospel, um, and what God has done in your life with at least one person this week. Okay, so let's make that happen. Also, just remember that we absolutely love being on mission with you. And so just know that I love you guys, and you guys are awesome, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye-bye. I got one more important thing that I know you guys are going to want to remember. Remember, next Friday is homecoming. That's when we're having our game. But on Saturday, we will be holding a homecoming dance special for you guys. So make sure you guys are there for that, and we just have a good time. So we want you all to know and be prepared for a homecoming dance on Saturday. So that's going to be the 28th of September. We will get the times to you guys so you know what time that dance is going to start and what time it's going to end as soon as we have all that figured out. But I did want you to be prepared to be able to come and just kind of let loose and have a dance and have fun together. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.